unity of yin and yang, unity of life and death, unity of heaven and the earth. All things in the universe are in different poses and have different expressions. Its inner core principle is the only cosmic truth. Its yin breeds mercy. Mercy generates all things. All things have yin and yang. Yin and yang are one. All things follow this principle, and this principle is the way of the universe. All things in the universe should follow the way. Following the way, things shall be simple and easily accomplished. When things are accomplished, there will be great good consequences for beauty, love, harmony, and goodness. Against the way, things shall be complicated and difficult to accomplish. When things are accomplished, there will be great evil consequences for ugliness, hatred, resentment, and evil. As the higher intelligent organism in the universe, human beings should follow the way of the universe and the heavenly principles, like all things in the universe, so as to achieve the oneness of man in nature, the harmony of all things, the perfection of all things. Life and death are inevitable for a mortal being. It is the law of nature. The human life process is the presentation of the yang body in the mortal world. The body has the yang constitution and the soul of yin at the same time. The human life activity space is the first realm of life space, which presents a 3D space scenario representation of a human organism. Death is the presentation of the yang body parting with the mortal world. The body turns into the body of a celestial being, which becomes the spirit and soul of yin. Yin and yang enter into the second realm, the life space of ghosts, which represents a 6D space scenario representation of an organism. The biological structure of humans in the first realm makes us unable to see the world of the second realm. We see the second realm like the blind men feeling the elephant. However, the biological structure of organisms in the second realm allows them to see the first realm world just like standing on the highest mountain and seeing all the other mountains so small. Death is like a liberation from the suffering of life in the mortal world. As the soul enters the 6D second realm space, where the universe is much bigger, and the mortal world is more transparent, more varied, and more colorful, they are more attached to the genetic crystals in their lives, the descendants they had in their lifetimes. They miss their loved ones all the time and cherish the unforgettable and wonderful moments. They wholeheartedly pray for blessings, for their descendants to lead happy lives. Meanwhile, they are very lonely. They need spiritual communication and consolation with their loved ones in the mortal world. Every day, they watch the busy figures of their descendants in daily life. They want to be involved in emotional communication with their children through consciousness. But to their disappointment, they do not get positive responses from their loved ones. They can only wander lonely in the second realm. They pile up many grievances about their unworthy and unfilial descendants. They are sad and distressed. They transmit this pessimistic mood to mankind. All human beings suffer from the fear of death. People regard death as the most horrible thing in life. We don't want to die and are afraid of death. We get blinded by the hand of evil due to this extremely negative cognition. We tend to think that the happiest day in life is to eat, drink, and seek pleasure. This mistake misleads mankind into a vicious chasm full of thrills and dangers, away from the great way of the universe. Mankind has completely forgotten the life attributes of the cosmic mercy core and rather moves towards a dark space of self-degradation and self-reclusion. The dawn of civilization in the new century has shed light on the civilization of the earth. Our human thoughts and actions should return to the cosmic origin and follow the great way of the universe. Respect the divine law of the universe in a wise, brave, and resolute manner, so that the light of life of the mercy core of mankind can glow, so we can really understand where we came from and where we are heading, so we can understand God's creation of the universe and how we are the children of our parents. God is omnipotent. Parents are virtuous. We carry the blood of our forefathers in our veins. We carry forward the spiritual heritage of the clan culture. Embraced by mercy and love, human life develops from conception to the fetus, from birth to childhood, from childhood to youth, from youth to middle age, from middle age to old age, from old age to the remaining years until death, and even to the other world. From generation to generation, a human life lives through all ages. There is never a gap in terms of physical genes or spiritual culture genes. Human life lives through all ages to eternity. In the new era, we should fully realize the great significance and far-reaching influence of human heritage in civilized society. This is the root of the life of all things in the universe. This is the way of inheritance of the universe. We should actively achieve the unity of yin and yang, the blessing of yin to yang, the gratitude of yang to yin, the harmony between yin and yang, and the perfection of yin and yang. If every one of us can achieve the unity of heaven and the earth, the unity of yin and yang, the unity of the living and the dead, we shall be free from fear in life and free from the fear of death. Then it will be no worry for us to break into the second realm and enter the 6D space and enjoy the ever-wonderful experience of the deity celestial being.